Hey Nathan, it's Wednesday. I have to be honest with you, I didn't really feel like making a video today. I've been I don't know, I feel like the collective mood of the world has been kind of down for the past, like half week or so, and just kind of getting on the news looking for things, trying to give myself ideas to make the video. I just kept getting depressed just reading about all of the horrible things. So I decided to kind of make a video focusing on some just positive things that I've seen in the news recently. I do want to say really quick, I don't think it's good to like ignore or pretend like certain issues aren't happening, but at the same time, there's a time and place to discuss them. Right now, I'm not really in the mood to discuss them, nor do I think I have the time to. And so I just kind of want, I don't know, I want to look at something positive right now. I want to look at the bright side of things. Okay, so first, Mattel, the company that makes Barbies, partnered with some like high-end fashion designer, Makino or whatever. Anyway, they're making like a super high-end fashion Barbie doll type of thing that's costs like 140 euro or something crazy ridiculous. But the cool part about this is the commercial that they're using to advertise it features a little boy. And I think it's so cool that so many companies that are geared towards children, that market towards children, and that make products for children are really becoming aware of the harm of gender stereotyping and kind of embracing the fact that children are just as diverse as adults. And I think it's kind of cool to showcase that with that adorable little boy. If you haven't seen the commercial, go watch it. It's super cute. He's like, it's so cute. Salt Lake City, Utah just elected their first openly gay mayor. Her name is Jackie Biskupski. A person's sexuality does not determine their fitness for the job of mayordom or any job in general. So it's really good that a lot of people in our country are realizing that and can see past whether or not they even may hold personal opinions about sexuality. Even though to that extent, it's like, why are you caring about what other people do with their bodies? As long as they're respecting other people's bodies. Anyway, I think it's great that our country is definitely progressing towards acceptance and equality and all of that good stuff, because I think that people deserve an opportunity to be able to live their best life without being hindered by the way that they were born. So Oxford Dictionary just announced their word of the year for 2015, and you will never guess what it is. I'll just tell you. It is an emoji. It is the, what is it called? Tears of joy emoji. Let me just draw it for you. So on Android, it looks like that kind of, and on Apple, it looks like that kind of. You guys know what I'm talking about. Emojis. Anyway, I think that's a very interesting pick for the year of 2015. There's definitely, I'm sure, been a lot of tears of joy cried. I didn't really read about why Oxford Dictionary specifically chose that emoji for it, but it's definitely a hopeful one, and I like that. Positive. That's what we're talking about, right? Positivity. To delve a little bit into the issues that I didn't really want to talk about today, but just, very lightheartedly, Syrian refugees are being welcomed with open arms and warm hearts in the beautiful country of Scotland. And I think that's just really great that, that families and especially just, children who are coming from this very confusing place and time in their lives are being welcomed so wholeheartedly by just a country of people who have really, really cool accents. I think that's great. I forgot the whole reason why I wanted to even include that was because their slogan for, the whole support of this refugee welcomingness is, I welcome refugee. Oh, goodness. I'm not going to even try to do a Scottish accent. It's, I welcome refugees, but Scottish. Cool. Good job on helping people who need help, Scotland. You get 2 thumbs. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about, it seems maybe a little superficial at first, but just hear me out. Tracy Morgan is back in the entertainment sphere. He's hosted or been on Saturday Night Live recently, and he starred in like a movie, I think, that's coming out. Great news for fans of Tracy Morgan. About a year and a half ago, Tracy Morgan was in a really, really bad car accident while on tour with a bunch of other comedians. Tracy Morgan, a year and a half ago, after that accident, was in a coma for a while, and things were looking pretty dire. He came out of the coma, he's worked through all of his physical ailments, and now he's back performing, and it's great. And he thought at first that people, you know, they were gonna enjoy him being back, but they were gonna pity him a bunch. But what he realized is that everybody was just super happy to see him. And you may ask yourself why I'm bringing this all up. I want to point it out as it being just kind of a source, like a feel-good story for the general public. A lot of times I feel like people really intertwine, or they're interested in celebrity lives because they take situations that happen in these celebrity lives and then relate it to their own life. People will often use the entertainment business and industry as a distraction from kind of real life stressors and real life realities, but as life goes, you can't take life out of life, so even entertainment life, while it can seem superficial, it still, you know, is affected by the universe. I think that's really when people do take away from those people's lives and relate it to themselves. They see Tracy Morgan get in a traffic accident and go into a coma, and they're like, the frick? It can happen to anybody. It happened to Tracy Morgan, it could happen to me. And I think they kind of take that, and then they see his recovery story, and they, you know, they get hope from that. And I think that's cool. I think it's cool to have a source of hope coming from this thing that people can all relate to just because they all know who this guy is. But it's just something I wanted to comment on. I think it's interesting the way that people kind of like look at celebrities' lives and mirror it on to their own lives. What do you narwhals think about that? Do you think that people kind of take the good and the bad from celebrity gossip and celebrity lifestyles and like kind of superimpose it on their own lives and make comparisons or anything like that? Leave me a comment about it below. Let's discuss it. Anyway, I hope this video was a nice little distraction for you guys. Definitely keep discussing and keep informed about all of these issues that are going on in our world. But don't forget to, you know, stay positive about things. It can be kind of hard sometimes. Anyway, love you guys, and Nathan, we will see you on Friday.